Krishna. My friend asked me, whenever we refer to Lord Krishna, why do we refer to him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead every single time? Now, when you are talking about the Prime Minister or President of India, US, UK, whatever, we always say the Honorable Prime Minister of India, the Honorable President of India, the Honorable President of the United States. So we are giving respect to the designation and the person holding that position, right? Similarly, when we're talking about Lord Krishna, we have to first understand his position. Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which means the Supreme Personality, like he is the beginning of everything. He is the reason we exist. He is the reason everything exists. We breathe and everything. Like he's the reason, he's the cause of all causes basically. So that is why when we refer to him, we always refer to him as Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now that doesn't mean that he is, since he's like the root cause of everything and he's like so big, he's like unreachable. That is not true. He's so freaking reachable. See, he's right here. He's really reachable, but we should not forget his position, is what I'm trying to say. See, when we are starting to understand about Lord Krishna through through a spiritual master like Prabhupada, we often end up developing one type of relationship with Lord Krishna. There are 12 such relationships, out of which the 5 major relationships are as a friend, as a master, as a child, as a lover. There's one more that I'm forgetting. Let me remember. You love Krishna as your master, you love Krishna as your friend, you love Krishna as, I think, like God. Do you have that feeling? And then as lover, and then as your child. So these are the major rasas through which you will end up loving Krishna. So then what happens is that he like, okay, let us take Arjuna for example, right? When Arjuna was with Lord Krishna, he always gave him respect, and like they were good friends. And during the Mahabharat war, Lord Krishna was Arjun's charioteer, which means Arjuna would step on Kanu's shoulder to tell which direction Kanu has to drive the chariot to. That is like the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Being a charioteer is a huge deal, you know. So for Arjun, because Kanu was his friend and his cousin and everything, Kanu got down to that position and did it. Same thing, he played games with cowherd boys in Vrindavan, or he ran away from a war. He's called Ranchor because he ran away from Jarasandha during the 18th war, that Jarasandha will not leave Kanu alone. Right? So Kanu comes down on earth just so that he can help, fallen souls like us achieve him. Because we are literally struggling not to understand his position, not understanding him, not understanding Bhagavad Gita, and we are not reaching back to him. So, we are struggling. So Kanu is like, let me show you some mercy, come back, come down to you and show you who I am, show my exalted position and stuff. But when he does come back in the human form, we misunderstand him as one of us, like my neighbor. But that is not true. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He doesn't come with material body like us. Ours is material body. He comes in his transcendental form. So we need to understand the importance of Kanujan when he comes down to us on this earth. He's not one of us. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead all time, every time. The position does not change, but he's just merciful when he takes incarnations to come to us. That is why whenever we refer to Lord Krishna, we refer to him by giving him the respect he deserves and referring to him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.